Hi there, music lovers. This is John of Hornsmasher.com. And if you have watched my previous videos regarding instrument care, you have learned there is much you can do yourself. However, you should also learn when it's time to take your instrument to a qualified repair technician. In today's video, I'm going to explain the importance of professional care and the approximate schedule you should use for the care of your instrument. All wind instruments are from a family called aerophones. The word aerophone means a vibrating column of air. It takes two things to make an aerophone. First, a source of vibration, and second, a tube to contain the vibrating air column. On single reed instruments, the source of vibration is either an air reed for a flute, a single reed mouthpiece for clarinets and saxes, or a double reed for oboe, bassoon, and English horn. The tube can be anything. This paper towel tube works just fine. And now we have an aerophone. What makes the modern wind instrument different from your basic aerophone is that it has a mechanical means to make the vibrating air column get longer and shorter. When the first few keys are closed, the vibrating air column is pushed down the horn just past the point where the keys are closed. As you close more keys, the air column is pushed down to the bottom of the horn until the lowest note is played. This will play the lowest note of the instrument, which is known as the instrument's fundamental. For our Woodwind long-term maintenance demonstration, we are going to use an alto sax. With a few exceptions, the methods used on an alto sax are relatively similar to all woodwind instruments. The need for professional service is due to the fact that over time, the instrument's ability to make the air column longer starts to fail. This is due to two primary causes: various kinds of mechanical failure and the deterioration of the pads. Repair technicians use what is called a leak light to see if the pads are sealing the way they're supposed to. When we close the keys with a light touch, we are not supposed to see any light around the tone holes. Woodwind instruments have what are called combinations, where two or more keys are supposed to close at the same time. For a variety of reasons, these combinations will go out of adjustment. You can see here that one of the keys is not closing when the combination is pressed. A good technician will go through the entire instrument to be sure all combinations are working. This service should be done about once a year. The other issue that causes an aerophone to stop working is the deterioration of the pads. A sax or a bassoon pad is made with a felt center and a leather covering. Flute, clarinet, and oboe pads have a cardboard back, felt center, and a skin covering. The playing environment of woodwind pads is very humid. When not in play, the pads will dry out, warp, and eventually crack. The effect of the pad failure is that the pad will no longer seal, even if the combination is adjusted properly. Most technicians and factory consultants believe the average life of a set of pads on a woodwind instrument to be between 5 and 8 years. Even if the instrument is not being used, the pads continue to deteriorate just from age and contaminants in the air. The skin pads on flutes, clarinets, and double reeds become porous over time and will leak air even if they are not split and appear to be okay. When it comes time to repad your horn, You may be shocked to learn the cost of the repair. A repad is very time intensive. However, the cost of the repad is far less than the cost of a new horn, and it will guarantee its playability for many years to come. Well, music lovers, that about wraps it up. What I want you to remember is that to keep your horn in top playing condition, it should be taken to a qualified repair technician about once a year for an adjustment and repadded every 5 to 8 years. This is Hornsmasher John, reminding you to visit hornsmasher.com for more instructional videos. See ya!